Hello everyone, we are here with Decorator, which is a structured design pattern for identifying ways to realize relationships between objects. So we start with the definition. Decorator is structured design pattern that lets you attach new behaviors to objects by placing these objects inside special wrapper objects that contain the behaviors. So we can think about something, our examples to understand more this design pattern. We can think about Matryoshka or Autobots or this image from Guru Refactoring. So we have the core and we add features and behaviors. Okay, here we have this class diagram of Decorator. We start by explaining this class diagram, then we move on to implement the code. So here we have this component, and this component class is an abstract class. Define operation method, and we have this concrete component and decorator that inherit from this class. Concrete component define the default behavior. Then we have this decorator, which is an abstract class. Have this association, aggregation. Here we have this aggregation between component and decorator. Decorator inherit from component and has aggregation relationship between with component. Then we have these concrete decorators A and B that inherit from decorator. So need to implement operation method and add behavior as we want. To explain more this diagram, let's suppose we have component here C, define this variable, then initialize it with concrete component. Okay, now when we call operation method, we are calling the operation method of this concrete component class. Now what we can do, because of this aggregation relationship, we can do this new decorator A. It takes C as a parameter. Now when we call this operation method, we're calling the operation method of the decorator A class. So if we want to make a linked list or linked objects, so we have here C points to object of class decorator A, and this also points to class of concrete component. We have this C object, we decorate it, then we decorate it again, adding and overriding behavior. The functionality of these decorators is to enhance or override behavior. Let's take Starbucks coffee as example. Let's look to the first approach. We tried here to make a class for each behavior and feature. So we make espresso with steamed milk and mocha. We make espresso with steamed milk and caramel. And for each type of beverage we make a class. But this makes the code complicated and difficult to manage. This approach, it's an example of class explosion. Let's discuss the second approach. In this approach, we make Boolean values for each condemned. When we want to change price or we want to add condemned, we need to alter existing code, and this doesn't respect open cloud principle. Now we will dive into the implementation. We have this abstract class, which is beverage, representing the component class, which is an abstract class. We have one property description and two methods, get description and abstract method cost. We made two classes, two concrete classes, cappuccino and espresso. We have here cappuccino that extends beverage. In cappuccino constructor, we assign cappuccino to the description and we override the cost method. We made the same thing with espresso, extends beverage, assign espresso to the description and we override the cost method. We go now to the decorator that extends beverage, but in turn it's an abstract class. We ensure aggregation relationship with beverage property, and we also have here a constructor that takes beverage as a parameter. We made also two concrete decorator, chocolate and caramel. Chocolate extend decorator. The same thing, we have here constructor that takes beverage as a parameter and assign this beverage to superclass. We override the get description. We return beverage to get description plus with chocolate. We override the cost. We add 1.5, which is the price of chocolate, to the beverage cost. The same thing with caramel. And now we go to the main class for testing. Let's explain what we implemented here. We have the beverage. Then we initialize this beverage with a new espresso, which is our beverage today. So we decorate it with caramel, then we decorate it again with the chocolate, and finally we decorate it with the caramel. So now when we print espresso description and cost, we will get 6. Then when we decorate it with caramel, we will add the cost of the caramel to the beverage cost. So we will get 8, and again with the chocolate we will get 9.5, and finally we will get 11.5. So let's run our application. So as we see here, we have espresso 6, espresso with caramel with the chocolate, espresso with caramel with the chocolate with the caramel. So we can make double caramel, double chocolate as much as we want, and we got 11.5 as cost.